This episode sponsored by GoToAssist Express.
Hi, I'm Andy McCaskey from STR News here for the Tech Podcast Networks at CES 2010. I am in the Whirlpool booth and looking at an energy control product. And there are a lot of energy control monitoring systems here at CES, which appeals to geekly types of people who love to see graphs and power usage and so forth. It's not so much the family or not so much consumer friendly. Whirlpool, of course, is a leading producer of appliances and consumer products, and they have adapted energy monitoring in a way that is a lot more friendly.
So if we think about energy monitoring, we think it has to fit into the family's lifestyle. And so we've developed this device along with our partners so that this can fit into an everyday home and into the way that people live. So it's not a standalone system, it's part of an integrated system to allow the family to live in an efficient way. So for example, there's a phone piece on the device, you can connect to the internet, you can watch videos, you can do music on the device, but you can also then do home energy management. So I'm going to take you to the home energy screen here, and you can see, for example, this is your electricity bill. The housewife could go in and look, or the consumer can go in and look at their energy consumption, and they can track their usage over time. They can, if you look at this screen here, it shows consumption over different time periods. But essentially, it's all supposed to happen in the background. So while the consumer retains control, it's super, super easy for them. So they don't really have to think about it. So it saves them money, and it's very easy for them to use. But they don't have to actively go in and manage their energy. The system does it for them.
Right. So it's not really a separate box or a separate control panel. It's integrated right in with Facebook and Flickr and the weather and all the things that they'd be checking.
Yeah, absolutely, because that's the things that they do on a daily basis. They don't necessarily want to be managing their energy on a daily basis in an active way, so we let the system do it for them.
Right. So how do these displays communicate with various devices in the home?
Okay, so for example, in the pilot projects only at this point, they'll be using a Wi-Fi network for a Wi-Fi N network to talk to the hub. But the hub will be talking to the internet through a broadband connection, and it'll be talking to the smart meter using the Zigbee network.
So now, what we're seeing here is not a finished product, right?
No, this is for demonstration only for the pilot projects that we're going to be running in 2010. You'd expect to see production units out in 2011 and 2012 with actual smart appliances and the hub.
Yeah. So how do you judge consumer reaction? Do you have keylogger types of things that observe who touches what, or how is that done?
Well, the device is going to track the kind of consumer behavior in terms of when they run their appliances, how they react to signals. And so it's not really a keylogger system. I mean, it really just is automated in the background. And in the pilots, we'll be doing interviews with the consumers to understand how they behave.
Has there been anything that has been surprising so far in your investigation that maybe you didn't anticipate?
Absolutely. I mean, and this is a lot harder to do than people realize. I mean, I think people think of home energy management as being relatively simple, but coordinating the way different appliances work and upgrading the electronics and getting them to all talk to each other in a robust, user-friendly way where the consumer retains control is actually pretty difficult.
A lot more to it than would appear.
Oh, yeah.
Well, where can people go to find more information about this?
Either our websites, and we can also provide additional contact information. So,
okay. Well, thank you very much. I hope you have a good show, and thanks for taking time to show things to us.
Great.
It's Andy McCaskey, SDR News for the Tech Podcast Network.
It'll be easier with GoToAssist Express, an easy and secure remote support solution purpose-built for individuals, small businesses, and professionals who need to support clients. With a click of your mouse, start a support session. Your client simply enters the code you give them on the fastsupport.com website. With their permission, you have the same access to their computer that you have of your own. You can examine programs, check and modify control panel settings. GoToAssist Express gives you full access to their desktop. Need deeper access? Run the GoToAssist Express diagnostic application to get a system summary, application list, processes, programs that start when the computer starts, network connections, devices, services, along with installed applications, and much, much more. Easily send and receive files back and forth between your and your client's computer. Have another support request come in, and need to do 2 support sessions at the same time, you can run multiple support sessions with GoToAssist Express. Included is an interactive chat client. As you can see, the menu bar of the GoToAssist Express gives you everything you need to do online support. To try GoToAssist Express right now, free for 30 days, you must visit gotoassist.com/techpodcast. That's gotoassist.com/techpodcast for a free trial.